We're exorcising demons, except for chronic tardiness, this week on The Hapless Heroes.
It was more of like a violent stab of death and pain.
Hello and welcome back to the Hapless Heroes podcast. My name is Dave and I will be your host and dungeon master for this evening. We're going to start this evening, maybe we'll change it up. Maybe I'll go the other way. Starting on my left, we have Seb as Choomdaloom.
What up?
On his left, we have Nicole as Glurp Glup Glup.
No, my arm is still sparkly, but it's less sparkly now.
To her left, we have Mike as Brunner Brew Blitzboar.
Why is there blood everywhere?
To his left, we have Lou as Lev Zangief.
Hello, everyone.
To his left, we have John as Jam Jam.
What temperature should this be kept at, specifically?
And to his left, we have Francesco as Percival Floodhest.
I repeat, I have been shot, and I've been saying that for 5 minutes.
We return to, honestly, the scene of the crime, as we haven't really left there. The party is still in this now evacuated club. Our big burly bouncer has disappeared somewhere into probably the kitchens or the back rooms somewhere, doing whatever it is bouncers do after bars get cleared out. There you are.
Well, it is a good thing that they do not seem to care about man with hole in chest, right? Like, no one is rushing us to...
Pretty nonchalant about that.
Yeah, it is okay, I suppose. We should go see what Percival is complaining about over in the corner.
Oh, yeah. He did mention something. I remember now. Oh, wait. Is that what that wailing is? Hold on, Percy. We're coming. There is a med kit behind the bar. I believe it was established last session.
Yeah. This is the kind of place where there would be a med kit behind the bar.
Yeah, you did say we saw one. It's just that no
one.
one actually went to go grab it, and Percival is being
And I am now going
a little
to grab
whiny
I
about
assume
it.
she
Yeah.
would go do
It's
it,
okay.
yeah.
I'm going to grab it. I'll run over to Percival with it. I'll be like, all right, yeah. Oh,
Nice.
man, you did get hit. I remember my first time getting shot. It was with a laser. Like an actual freaking laser.
Uh-huh.
I think you're gonna be okay, Percy. You're gonna be okay. And I'm gonna apply the med kit. I don't know why I'm the one doing this, but I'm gonna apply the med kit.
What's your medicine
Also-
roll?
This would be a medicine
I mean-
roll, I guess, right?
It's a +2, so
That's pretty good.
it's not bad. I got an 8.
Nice.
My hands are real small, man. You
Can
got
I-
some big
Yeah.
meat.
Can I make a medicine check to determine if this was lethal or non-lethal bullets that were shot at him?
I think we know.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know for sure.
Yeah, Lev's like, I don't remember getting shot. Figure it out, bro.
Bru's been shot too, but he got healed.
Oh yeah. I stimmed him up. He's
But I don't know
probably
if
feeling
Bru
real
remembers
nice.
being shot.
Not at all.
You're on the juice right now, baby.
Say, Bru, are you okay?
Ooh.
I feel like I saw you get shot like 3 times. Or twice, maybe.
I don't really understand what happened. The last thing I remember,
You fucking
I was
killed a
ordering
guy.
a beat.
Oh yeah,
I
I
was
have
like,
to deal with that.
I don't know.
Maybe it's
Why
for
are
the
all
best.
these? What's going on? Why is there all this blood? I don't understand.
Did you not
you
just
know
hear
what?
me?
You have
Glorp
a
is
ma-
standing over the mime that is, has the hole from Brew and is trying to cast mending.
I think I'm pretty sure that
You have,
mine was dragged off. That mine was dragged out. Yeah.
Oh
Never
You
mind.
have a man's intestinal matter in your ears. You don't remember that? Like, at all?
These aren't my ears. These are horns. But yes.
Well, I assume you also have ears, too. And when you plunged into him, he had big burst of innards outwards.
I'm
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
lunged
But
into
it's
him. I don't float that way.
Yeah. Oh, well, we're gonna take you to a therapist.
It wasn't really a
sometime
float.
after
It
this.
was more of like a violent stab of death and pain.
Jim's just like
Oh.
smacking his head, trying to apply duct tape to Percy's wounds.
It was cool. I thought that was super cool.
Yeah, I don't think I'm regaining any actual hit points here.
Fuck no.
Yeah,
man, you tried to kill Percy.
I'm debating in my head what to do about this because I don't think there's any rule is written on this
Not
that I
really.
can think of.
He's not doing more harm than good, and that's when you
Yeah.
can leave it.
You know what? You know what? You might as well be a doctor. First, do no harm. And I mean, the worst harm you're doing is I'm not sure if Percival has any leg hair in the area, but that's gone as fuck.
I keep taking it off and putting it back on and taking it
Yeah.
It's
off.
like it's
but-
almost
yeah,
like,
they're
it's like a peach fuzz in like like this in like really tough
Well,
skin, right?
Yeah,
It's like a hippo.
but maybe I think he heard like they shave before surgery, and he figured let's do one better and give him a waxing.
You know, people pay for this on the
Are
outside.
you sure
sometimes.
this is the way you're supposed to dress a wound?
Sit still. I can't figure out which meat fold to put this on.
You know what? I like this a lot. We're gonna regain 1d4 HP.
Yeah.
Are you rolling it or should
Nice.
I roll it?
You can roll it. It's your health.
Please.
Oh, it's a 4. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Choose
I just want to make a
precision, finally
note that
got
it seems that Percival is just ever so slightly more susceptible to having home remedies work on him. Apparently,
Yeah, he looks now. I'm gonna say like he's like bandaged
Yes.
up now, right? But he still
With
looks
duct tape.
hurt, and he's gonna even if he's fine to walk, he's going to walk with a limp. If you feel what I'm
Nice.
saying. But we're gonna
course he
sell it.
is.
We're gonna sell the battle wound, right? Because like again. Seeking acceptance and pity almost from my crew, who ignored
my
the
God.
fact that I had been shot up until now.
Come on, man.
I gotta look up some wrestler lingo real quick.
You gotta let that go, man. It's gonna eat you up alive. You just gotta understand that sometimes, the people that get murdered, literally murdered, are gonna come first, and then we'll get over to you, and I'll do my best patch job on you again.
I healed Glorp with I literally.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I saw that.
By the way, Glorp, you're feeling okay? Everything's fine?
Yeah, I'm doing great, thank you.
He says as he limps. We should probably get out of here also. I feel like this is probably the worst place for us to still be.
Oh wait, I turn back and I throw, 5 gold on the bar?
Okay.
Well, first of all, it's GP,
Yeah.
GP.
Galactic
GP.
Promissory, and I've changed
Yeah.
my mind from what I earlier. Sure, we can have paper money just as much as we can have fucking digital money because I feel like all of you. It just makes it feel easier for like smaller amounts.
Is it
So-
paper or is
Yeah,
it like
and-
those
It's like,
rectangular
it's like that weird
plaques?
plastic money. Yeah, something like that. Exactly, like super plastic money, like super
Yeah.
durable plastic money. Like
Yeah,
very,
but
very
it's-
sci-fi.
They found that tipping certain professions just didn't work as well with plastic chips.
It's like more like credits.
Definitely not as good with coins.
Yeah. Just because if you think about like the way that economies would inflate in this kind of thing, we tried to not get too crazy with prices, but at the same time, we wanted to be able to have it so that most currency is digital for large purchases and things like that. You can just go swipey and whatnot. But yeah, physical currency, why not? You throw a few sticks on the bar, right? There's little
5
white
specifically.
cards or
Percy is
chips.
definitely the baby face too, man. Oh my goodness.
So Percival, yeah, again, it's going to hobble along with the group. And if you guys start moving too fast, I'm going to, as I'm limping, like almost like asked for you to just wait, hold on, just wait for me.
I'm sitting on your shoulder, by the way.
Brew, are you seriously telling me though you do not remember killing a guy?
I do not know what you're talking about.
Okay, first of all, that's going to go great if we ever get arrested for this and you're questioned about that. So you would stick with that story, buddy. But also,
It's not what?
this only further proves that we should have remembered that you had an exorcism at 9 p.m. And in Check's watch, it's after 9 p.m.
Oh yeah, I feel like I called that.
Before we,
I feel like that's exact. I feel like Chube said exactly that. Like 4 episodes ago.
Yeah. I owe March.
So are you telling me that I got drunk and gored a man?
don't even know if it was alcohol, man. You just got pissed.
I don't know. You tell me, Brew. Do you feel drunk right now?
Well, I feel a little bit off my rocker, but I'm not sure if I feel drunk.
Did anyone see Brew drink anything yet? Like when we walked
I
in?
didn't, but when I teach my kids about steroids, it was that kind of angry. Are you on steroids, Brew?
No?
I got nothing, man.
Not on the juice.
Was that
Bovine growth
roofies?
serum?
Somebody put something in my drink? Like, I don't know what
think
any of you all are talking about.
This must be this thing that's inside of you, Brew. It's making you do insane things, evil things.
Yes,
Well,
I just
then mine
looked
was
this up
kinda
on
sick.
Let's not get
Flowtoogle, and
dramatic,
it's called
okay?
GMOs. You have GMOs? See, like, glasses at the end of Lev's nose. Like little reading glasses.
Looking at what? Because we left all of our phones at home.
Oh, that's
Right?
right. Fuck.
Right, everyone?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Right?
I pull out my MP3 player and plug it in my ears and hit play. And put it back in my
That doesn't connect to the internet, does it, Choom?
Oh, maybe it's a little book.
I mean,
Dictionary.
I do use
Jim?
streaming services. Is that
Jim?
internet?
What was I telling you? We have to leave any Galnet connected devices
Bro.
or even any FWAN connected devices at home.
I got like 3,000 songs on my Flotilify. I need it.
Jam Jam's going to kind of, he's by the door. He's going to interject. Would it be wise to leave the crime scene?
Yes, that's what I was saying before.
And,
we should be
but-
having this argument while we're walking away from here.
Before we leave, Jam Jam wants to do a perception check of what's going on outside. Do they hear sirens? Are police
That's true.
coming?
You said there was one exit.
Yes.
Also, is it reasonable that I would have Proxy's business card on me?
You were the one that took it from him, I believe.
Nice. I leave Proxy's business card somewhere in the crime scene.
Yeah, right next to the money on the bar.
Yeah, next to the money on the bar.
This is
Perfect.
what we're doing today. Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Well, it certainly gives me something to work with.
Oh god. All right, so we're all
Just
soaking
want to
wet.
make sure I
still.
have this jotted down because I want to forget this point.
Soaking wet, covered in various forms of different colored liquids, and walking through the streets of the flotilla.
Okay, well, I want to back it up because Jam Jam brought up a
Would
pretty
like
good,
to
point.
check for the fuzz before we leave.
There are
Yeah.
police here? Why do I feel like I've never seen them? It might be our neighborhood or something.
Went from a damn
I
17
mean,
to
you
a
don't
7.
see them all the time, but there is a flotilla peacekeeping force.
Yeah.
They are nominally present on the raft, but generally communities like the raft kind of keep things in-house when they can. But, there is a flotilla police force. There may also be, a more community-minded approach to this sort of thing. But let's get back to Jam Jam. Now, this is already in a kind of, I don't want to say entertainment district, but the sort of place that has lots of flashing lights already. So I would like you to make
Right.
me a perception check.
It's a 9.
Okay. Things still look, they look flashy outside, but they looked flashy before you came in too.
And then before I guess we leave, Jam is going to say, Glob, you seem to be doing a better job of maintaining this. Can you keep it secret? And he'll try to give Glorp back the base juice.
I mean, I feel like the answer to that is probably no based on our last experience, but I'll definitely try.
And I take the tube and stick it back in my arm again. You know what? No, this
You
time I
being
stick
aware.
it in. No, yeah, my arm. There's
Yeah,
not
it's
really another
probably
logical.
That's the best.
My center. My
Yeah, I
center
mean,
mass, I guess.
it could be closer to center of mass. That's up to you. Either is a valid location for it. It may float between them for all I know. I don't know how things work in what is essentially a really big, comically awesome amoeba.
I can't remember.
I feel like I'd be able to push the thing around myself since we gave me the ability to, morph myself. So,
Plus the ice shards.
yes. And the
We
ice
were-
shards.
We were fighting mimes for quite a long time. Did we bring the van here? Mail
No,
car?
we walked.
Yeah, it's around the corner from our house, apparently.
Okay. Just making sure it's a quick walk, brisk walk.
It's like a five. It's like a 5 or 10 minute walk to our house from here.
We should take alleyway.
What time is it?
It's probably about 10:30 or so.
Yeah, so we're late for this exorcism already. What's another?
Oh,
detour?
right. We're going to the exit because we have to drop. I mean, I don't want to be carrying this around town.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
drop
we
it
should
off.
probably
and
also
then-
lock the place up quite a bit if anyone happens to fucking know where we live.
Could
Percival says in a different voice.
could Jam Jam use his urban survival skills to get Glorp and him and maybe one other person quickly to the house while they're like being able to duck between alleys and stuff like that and know his way through the back roads?
Are you
where
suggesting?
they-
Yeah, I mean-
ooh. Are you suggesting splitting the party?
Yes, temporarily. While Brew goes to get the exorcism and we drop this
Someone
space
should go
stuff
with
off.
him.
Yes.
So
Sure. How should we split up here then? But like we need to just make sure get back to just like get secure the stuff, get it lock up as best as you can, and then we need to get to you need to meet us at the Our Lady of Wanderers because we're already late.
Me and Glorp and Jam Jam go home.
Yep.
And then you and Chum and Brew go get exercised.
Sure. Yes. That sounds great.
And we'll meet you there.
I haven't
Give
had
us
any
the
exercise
address, please.
in so long.
It's Our Lady of Wanderers.
Okay, perfect.
Right. Yeah. You know where that is.
He like takes
What?
out like a tiny little like date book or like a dress book or something. And he like writes it down. I will look it up. I will map flip through
No,
the home.
don't use any of those things.
Okay,
Did he
right.
get
No,
that
you're
from
right.
my
You're
room?
right. I will get old school.
Man.
notepad.
Yeah.
Or at least just use like a
It's like a-
public map thing.
it's like a
that's like
fold-out
here
map,
in the
yeah.
streets or something. I just
It's
don't
like-
use any of our devices and don't bring them with you. Understand?
Choom's still rocking out on your shoulder. Yeah.
Choom, you need to turn that off or at least put it on space shuttle mode.
Oh, there's a space shuttle mode?
Do you have any of your songs locally cached? What are you even doing, Choom?
Can I roll for that?
Sure, this is a
D100 luck roll.
I have one of those. You want me to do that?
Yeah, why the hell not? Sounds great.
Well, I think it's the way we've been doing. The way I was doing it when I'm DMing is that DM rolls the luck.
Oh, you do
Okay,
it then.
I didn't want
You
to
got a
deprive the
D100?
man the opportunity to roll his D100, but
The player
Hey.
poses the situation. The DM.
I like to share a D100.
I think that
you know
is.
what
I
mean?
think that is. I think that you know what?
I feel like this is going to be important. That's the only reason that I'm. 'cause
Here.
He will not stop.
I've got one.
If they're not locally sourced, he'll probably keep
No.
streaming.
Let's make this a contest. My
Oh,
D100
fuck.
against your D100.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
no.
D100 off.
All right,
Dance off, bro.
whip
So
him out.
much
Oh wait, I mean
variance.
dance off. Dance off.
Here's the thing, Seb, you are giving yourself already a disadvantage potentially by
Yeah.
using your D100 of perpetual rolling, just so you know.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I've learned this, but I have a pretty good thing that I roll.
If anyone is unfamiliar with a D100 of perpetual rolling it's one of these.
It's just a circle.
There
It's like
are
a bunch of-
sides.
It's like
But,
Beyblades.
I mean, how often do you get to bring one of these out?
That's what I mean. That's why I'm glad there's two of them out. Has it ever been done?
No. See,
Has
what
it
you
ever
have
been
there
done?
is just a D100. This is a D100 of perpetual
Oh
rolling.
my
It does
God.
not have sides.
That's a ball, dude. That's not even
The
dice.
balls!
It's just a ball. All right, I'll roll in. You ready?
Yeah, sure.
Come on. Oh my
right.
God, I got exactly 50.
35.
Yeah! So let's split the difference, and that's how many songs I have saved.
Yeah, you have
42.
15. Yeah, like
42 songs.
Okay, sure. Yes, 42 is perfect. Anytime we can use the number 42, I'm going to use the number 42. That's exactly what you have.
So Percy shows Choom how to put it in
It's true.
space flotilla mode or whatever you said.
Yeah. It's only a few albums, but you know.
Space shuttle mode. What are you talking about? dude?
Space-
You didn't
space
catch
shuttle
that
mode.
amazing joke that he fucking put there for us?
It went right over my head. I'm a little short.
No.
Sorry.
Shame.
So I do put it in space shuttle mode, so I am no longer streaming. Are you happy?
Yes,
Yes.
thank you.
Thanks.
That's all I was asking from before.
I'm gonna be singing the same song over and over. It's all your fault.
Now, this place still has the one main entrance exit. So I suppose you're going to split up after you leave?
Yeah.
Yes, but we're just again. There was no. Did we even ever resolve Jam Jam's looking out front to make sure there was no?
His
Yeah.
perception
Yeah,
check
it
was an
wasn't-
8, and it yielded
It's
that.
9.
Yeah, or 9.
Yeah, we're
I'm
gonna
sorry.
probably split up after we walk out of the front. We can't just split
Hold-
up now, right?
I'll do this in character just because we're still together. Shouldn't we all just go back to the house so that we could get my truck and it'll be faster to get to the exorcism?
Well, just drive. Once you get the truck, just meet us there. Just drive it there and meet us there.
So we're
We'll-
splitting
we'll-
the party into 3 and Choom's going by himself? This sounds like a bad idea.
Well, you'd still be going with us because the
Yeah, just go with
house-
them.
Okay. All right, then I'm going to go with them and I'll bring the car and I'll come get you. This is not complicated at all. I foresee nothing going wrong here.
No,
I'm going to
no.
hop down onto whoever accepts I'm not going to ride Jam Jam. So I'm like, Glorp, consent.
I was gonna say
And I
Lev
just
is there.
Just get ready to jump.
I just absorbed Choom, but like
Well, that's a
leave
new
like I
feeling.
guess his head sticking out. But
Yep.
the rest of it just kind of like stuck into me like a Jello quicksand.
It's
Yep.
almost like you're just. It's more formed around him, right? It's just like a really
Yeah, like you
small
punched
hug.
Play-Doh.
Like, we could have gone the easy route and just had him kind of chilling in a cavity in the middle like Krang, but no, we're going to go like weird conjoined
You
twin
see
baby head coming out.
A tear just fall down Choom's eye and he goes, I miss Connie.
Isn't it cold? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Let's move on. Let's move on.
Jam Jam would like to use his street survival skills
I love
to
this.
get us to the house in under 5 minutes.
Okay, so we exit the front of the club,
Mhm.
and then you notice that while the lights are flashing exactly the same as they were, they're a little more red and blue than they were.
Ah, damn it.
Damn it!
Out of one of the cars, it looks like the people in them are not quite as uniformed as you would expect normal police to be. The lead officer walks up. She's wearing mostly what look like brown fatigues and a tan shirt. Dark hair, back in a ponytail, sort of a strong jaw, but generally strikingly beautiful features. And RBF so intense that it might be ABF.
Active bitch face.
Active, yes.
Wow.
Walks up. So, my name is Officer Jenda Arms, and I'm with the local peacekeeping force. And we have some questions.
Oh, of course, officer. I would be happy to answer those questions for you.
Absolutely. You're all going to
Staring daggers.
come with us and answer some questions.
We're actually kind
Oh.
of late for an exorcism.
Beg your pardon?
Yeah.
What my friend here is trying to say is that we had an appointment with Father Hayes, and got caught up in this mess here. But he is expecting us.
I'm certain he is. And even Father Hayes knows respect for laws around here.
Of course.
So,
I mean,
wait. Are we being
absolutely.
detained?
Yes. Yes, you are. You are being detained.
What are you? Why?
There was reports of violence here at the Blag and Flagon.
Right, it was
Everyone
horrible. We're gonna make a report tomorrow, but what does that have to do with us?
She just sort of looks at you. Her expression quite flat.
There might still
out of Florb's
yeah,
fucking body.
which might still have some mime goo on.
And Shroom is full on in what? Like ask the bull. What?
We're all
You don't-
fucking like
nothing
strapped
happens.
too. Don't forget, like we,
Yeah,
you
oh,
know.
Yeah. What makes you think? Yeah. What makes you think it's us? just looking at you.
Only Percy is. I mean, Jam Jam has a gun on him,
Visibly
too, but-
strapped.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep, Shroom is definitely trying to sell that we are the victims here.
Be that as it may, and you're clearly not mimes.
That is true. Yes.
Very astute.
We were assaulted by mimes.
Proudly not mimes.
I was just trying to dance.
Yes, you are all audibly not mimes, except for the large bug. Are you a
Hey.
mime, sir? Looking at Lev.
It's rude.
You just see like a look of disgust wash over Lev's face at the thought of being a mime.
But you still don't say
Sir.
anything to that? Please say something.
Nah.
Please. Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I know you do not have stripes painted on your exoskeleton. You're associating with people who are very clearly not mimes, but you have to understand. I have to ask the question.
Jam Jam's
We've
going
got-
to use his ability. Sorry, while this
Okay.
is going on, Jam Jam is going to use his ability to what's it called? Mind meld. I gotta remember what it's called. Fuck. But I can talk to people up to my proficiency bonus.
Telepathically.
Telepathically.
Okay.
So while this is going on, he's going to contact Percival and Glorp. And he's going to just say to both of them, make sure you don't tell them we hurt anyone. And he'll leave it at that. Just to those
But
two.
I didn't hurt anyone.
Was that
She
out
says-
loud? Or
Absolutely, that was out loud.
That's fine. That's fine.
You know who you chose for this.
This is great.
No, because I know the other three are going to say nothing. Brew doesn't even remember.
Right.
And Lev and Choom are not saying a word to these
Hell
guys.
no. Got a warrant?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I? Do they have any markings on them? You said that they had tan pants and brown, or I'm sorry, tan shirt and brown fatigues.
Like
Are there
yeah.
like any like the flotilla
Is there a
symbol on
badge?
there or something like that? Yeah, badge or like anything outward that would show that they're like part of an
Not
organization.
just kidnapping us.
Or is
No,
it like
it
plain
does-
clothes? Like no
it's-
names, no numbers kind of thing.
Oh, there are name tapes, and there is a logo on there in sort of gold stitching on the brown over the right breast pocket. It just seems to be like 3 interlocking boxes.
Okay. Is that something that we can roll like a
Yeah,
memory roll for? or
yeah.
something,
Just make
or-
me a history check.
Okay.
This is going to be a layup. It's the sort of thing you'd have seen around, but we want to go fish for fails because it's
a
fun.
12.
Oh, yeah.
12.
You've seen that in several places. On the garbage cans around town, on several of the other municipal utilities. It seems to be a logo for the raft.
Okay.
Well,
The 3 interlocking boxes
does-
being evocative of the junk piled together to make up the raft.
Can I roll to like check out their body language? Like if they're
Yeah.
that's insight, I think, right?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
I'll let you make an
what are
insight
you,
check before we
what
keep
are you
going.
trying to infer about their body language, I guess?
Just to see if it's like a nervous kind of thing, if it's
Are they
like
sketch or not?
do they look like they're here on duty? Do they look like they know what they're doing? Or
that
are
they
they
are
like,
the authoritative presence here,
Sure.
or are they trying
Right,
to
exactly.
deceive us?
Right,
I see.
exactly.
We're a little on edge, it seems.
I got a 16 for that.
Okay. They are several things. They are polite, professional, slightly annoyed at being called out this late in the evening. You know, they're trying to chill out too. Yeah, but they seem perfectly level-headed about this. Like they're wearing weapons, but nobody's got their hand on their holster or anything like that.
Yeah,
Several of them with
don't-
their arms crossed, like leaning up against the squad car. One of them you think might be drinking coffee.
And you said how many of them are there? 2, 3?
There's 5 cars,
Five
so
cars.
10
5
total
cars, okay.
officers. Yeah.
There's
because
that many police here right now.
You mean for a mass casualty event?
I was gonna say, there was
I
blood.
guess. Yeah.
Like,
It makes sense. But that's just a lot more than I had kind of going in my head.
and a larger disturbance in like a public.
Like-
yeah.
Yeah.
like you get 2 police cars for a traffic stop.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Just crazy. I've never seen him till now. Like, the hell?
I have no intentions of not complying with the local police. Of course.
Absolutely. Okay. We know the score. We know the mime gang. We know what they've been up to. We've got to dot our I's, dot our I's and cross our
And
T's.
I
This
understand.
common language that they use here on the flotilla is a little bit much. I come from the Federation. We use a totally different alphabet, but it's like it's the same, but it's not.
That's fascinating.
mind.
I would love to learn
It's
more
okay.
about that at a
Sometimes I
different
dot
time.
my T's and cross my I's too.
Yeah. My fun little exposition by way of idiom.
So,
But
out of curiosity, is there how long this is going to take? Unfortunately, we
Well-
really need to at least drop some things off at our home, which is around the corner, before we. I just want to make sure I have we have our we just maybe like leave some of these. I don't want to be bringing our any weapons, for example, to the police station. I want to show that we mean and just kind of secure these things. Would that
Okay.
be too much trouble?
I have bad news and good news. The bad news is it is unfortunately tampering with evidence. No, we can't do that. We have to take you in. The good news is we have one thing that they don't have on the fancier ships. Night court.
Oh, God.
Oh no!
Oh,
no!
fuck.
With Judge
I knew
Harry.
this was
Just
coming. I knew this was
fucking-
coming.
No, with
shit.
Judge Rocky
Oh.
Harrison. Thank you very much.
So that we probably just have to go right now. Then is that what you're saying? We don't really
Bring
have
it in. We'll, we got to ask some questions. We have a little bit of procedure we got to do, but we'd like to have you out of here in a few hours because let's face it, we're all tired. It's late.
What are
we
gonna
got-
do? I'm just like thinking to myself, what are we gonna do with the stuff that's in Glorp right now?
I'm going to whisper because I'm literally right next to Glorp's ear, so I'd be able to speak very quietly. Can you adjust
Glorp's
your...
ear. Let's hold on. Let's back up for just 1 second when you said Glorp's ear because
You're
I don't.
making assumptions.
Well, yeah, because where my ears are, and because Choom would probably just make that assumption. So you can take it however you want. But I'm
Glorp's
still
ear
whispering.
is actually where you would think the butthole would be.
Oh no! Don't tell me that. Don't ever tell Choom that. Don't ever tell Choom that. For the love of
That's
God.
hearsay. That's hearsay. Anyway,
Anyway, can you adjust your translucency?
Lorp tries to get more solid. I feel like the answer to that is no. Actually,
Not-
there's
No,
something
you
to
might
me
be
that
able to go with a
indicates-
darker shade that
Yeah,
might
like, yeah.
obscure
or
it
at least
better,
a little
but-
cloudy, frostier.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
because as you start to harden, you see Choom just like pop out. Just like, oh!
Add more sparkles.
Chub, I could do up because it was my turn tonight, anyways.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I give chumuppies.
And I hop over and I'm just looking at his duct tape wounds. I'm like, it's holding pretty good. Proud of myself.
You wouldn't happen to have, like any medical attention that I could potentially receive where you are taking us, officer?
Yeah, what is Flotilla Jail? What does the jail look like?
Not even jail, like the holding center.
So they're essentially going to be fitting us into all 5 of these cars and taking us away.
Yeah.
Is that essentially what we're being led to believe at this point then? And I did ask if there was medical attention. I did have a question for the officer, Dave.
Yeah, the officer is, yes, your name again, sir?
Percival. Percival Flytest. Yeah.
Just jots it down on a little notebook as she's doesn't even break eye contact with you as she's writing it down. Like she's done this investigation stuff a lot.
I was shot by mimes 3 times, and it
We're
really
giving them
hurts.
our real names?
Okay. Who do you think they're talking to? Have I not
Yeah, this doesn't
established the
surprise me at all.
character that Percival is and has been the whole time?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Sure.
yes,
Unfazed.
you would absolutely do that. So and she kind of looks and leans a little bit to the side to sort of take a look at what it was kind of the leg you were shot, right?
And the back, because I feel like that was kind of like what was like hanging up over cover as I was ducking down.
Oh yeah. So yes, shot somewhere in the backside. Something that would stick up over cover.
Yep. You know,
So
Percy.
she looks, then kind of leans a little further to the side. She's got to like look around.
Oh, I mean,
And
I
then
turned
to the other side.
I
All right,
turned to
yeah.
show my wounds. I'm not gonna.
I mean,
yeah, left
big
cheek.
boy.
Left cheek, right under.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta lift it a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought for a second you were reporting that terrible waxing job done there, but yeah.
I resent that.
I mean, that's a separate criminal complaint.
Yeah.
Well,
But okay, I do see that you appear to have some gunshot wounds. They do seem to be closed up somewhat.
You're damn right.
good.
2 of the officers go inside.
Well, I guess, team, we don't seem to have much of a choice here, so I guess we should comply with the law enforcement. And I'm going to look at everyone. I'm going to make sure that as I look at everyone around me, that I make eye contact with everyone.
Yep. And you get to the monkey on your shoulder, and he's just like, yeah, comply. Got it.
Right? Because we didn't do anything wrong, and this should be over pretty quickly, I would say. And we can hopefully have them, officer, if you wouldn't mind at least letting know Father Hayes that there was an incident, and maybe, he can also speak to our good character. As we are late for an appointment with him, but if I could just maybe, if there's anything I may ask of you.
That is something we can afford you. As you would be entitled to your
great.
one phone call regardless. So
Excellent. Well, I would love to make use of that then once we arrive at the station.
okay,
I
2 more officers walk into the building.
Yeah, we should go. Yes, everyone. Just I guess to tell us what cars to. Is it close? Do we have to walk?
You want
Are we
us to
taking the
follow
car?
you?
Yeah, they start separating you out. There is a larger vehicle, sort of a police van that pulls up that some of the larger people would be able to get into.
Get your hands off my penis.
A succulent Chinese meal?
Oh boy.
Yeah, chill is not. You're gonna have to. It's not gonna be hard. You're probably gonna have to get the gloves.
We
out.
are complying. Whoa, we're complying. They are not arresting us.
Percy, you can't let them put me in that box. I can't be in that box unless I'm driving it.
Shoot,
No.
we're not being arrested. It's fine. We didn't do anything wrong. We should be able to clear this up in no time.
You see Choom have obvious mania going on where he's just like
Choom. We're
shaking.
going to meet the calm professionalism of these officers with the
only if I can ride up front.
the same amount of calm professionalism that all of us definitely possess, because we are all upstanding citizens of the raft
I slick my hair back and I like look at the police officer like, please, I'm begging you. Just let me sit. I'll sit up front. I'll be good. I'll be quiet. You won't even know I'm there. Just don't put me in that box.
Choom really just likes to. He really likes the buttons and the sirens and the sounds. If it would mean a lot to him. I would
Tell
cute
the officer
monkey.
he's going to push all the buttons before you get into the car.
If you could just give him a demo or something, it would placate him enough, and we could just do this without any weirdness.
I don't think that would do what you think it's going to do.
She regards you with a cool gaze.
I'm willing to go to bat for Choom with a persuasion check here, but that is it. That's as far as I'm going to push.
Hell yeah.
You know what? Make me a persuasion check.
I'm gonna cast
Sounds
guidance
great.
as I'm like, I start doing like little monkey dance, like, look at me, cute monkey guy. Rub my belly. You do get a 1d4. You do get a 1. I don't like this at all.
No. Again, that he'll just push all the buttons and honk all the horns and play with the siren.
So, I mean, 1d4 is nice, but a 1 plus any
maybe.
of the things is still a 1 on the die.
Yeah.
Is still a 1 that is on the die there. So
How hapless of you.
So
Choom,
I tried.
make me a performance check.
Oh fuck.
Fuck it. I'm gonna turn this into Dance Monkey Dance.
With my -1 modifier, it's a 15. Dirty.
Officer Nelson, do you have the extra small handcuffs? Yes. Great. Yes. We will let you ride up front. You will be restrained so that you can be closely in my sight.
That's fine. I mean, I'm kind of into it if I'm being honest.
You're endearing in something of a, frankly, disgusting fashion, but also if you start acting up, I like having you in range to just shoot you.
Okay, that's actually preferable than that little box there. So I'm cool with that.
I mean, you could ride in the big box with the big people.
No boxes.
Okay.
So we're
You're
cool
starting
then.
to
We are all settled,
we're cool.
and no
Choom's
one else
literally
is going
handcuffed
to
now.
resist not being arrested, right?
This is the only
Is
way
anyone
Choom
else
would have ever gone.
a little nervous about the fact that a cop just threatened to shoot you?
I don't want to.
But
Does my reluctance mean nothing to you?
does that seem a little, I don't know, off?
Rue?
I don't know.
think
Does it?
No one needs to. No one else is going to get shot. I hope tonight, and in fact, I really hope that there's just no more death or killing of any kind. Let's just go and answer some questions, and then let's just go home. Okay? It's been a crazy night. I've been shot multiple times, and I would really just like a cup of tea.
Based on her earlier statement, can Jam do an insight? I've heard knowing the mime gang. Is mime slaughter something that usually gets overlooked
You know
in
what?
the judicial system around here?
Or just like gang violence or something like that, right?
So you have contacts with the criminal underworld. So let's see. History passes is a good terrestrial knowledge. I'd like you to.
I wanted to do insight.
Insight. Sure.
Just because it's stronger for me by quite a bit.
All right. That's fine. You're trying to intuit the motives of an institution. So
insight is
Street
not
smart.
recalling information, right? It's not.
It's street smarts.
no, it's in trying to intuit to try to assess information like somebody's motives, or like I could extrapolate to the motives of an organization. But if you're looking for an actual piece of history, it's got to be history. Now, what I will say though is because you're a criminal, this is knowledge about criminals. You could do the history check at advantage, or I'll let you do the insight check straight up.
I mean, the insight check was a 16 plus 4, which is a 20.
Dirty.
All right.
Okay,
that's
we've chosen insight.
Yeah,
It has been chosen.
I justify it based on his understanding of how the street smarts and how the criminal justice system works. If her saying it like that would indicate that it's probably not going to be.
You can get from her tone that they find the mimes to largely be a public annoyance that it is difficult for them to deal with.
And they seem like they started the fight. So Jam is going to go willingly but say nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Like, you would also know if they really wanted to, like, take you in and or take you down, this interaction would have gone very differently.
Yeah.
It would have been guns out. There would have been shouted commands. It would have been a whole different ball of wax.
We haven't even necessarily been disarmed.
No, they haven't. Yeah. I mean, they had to make sure his arms are at least attached together because, frankly, nobody should trust that you're not just going to start hitting buttons in the cabin of any vehicle you're in because...
Smart.
Well,
no, I totally understand that. Yeah. But all my weapons and stuff would be in my plumber's belt. Okay. So they wouldn't even be able to see them.
It's just good to clarify, right, that the rest we are all now going willingly and not resisting. Yes, I'm seeing nods. Yeah. Yes, everyone.
Yes.
Michael.
What?
Lewis.
Did you ask a question?
Like to see some nodding heads about us all complying and going away, going quietly.
I can't tell you what this thing inside of me is gonna do. I can't speak for it. I'm just saying I'm peaceful. I'll go peacefully. I can't promise anything. Y'all told me stories already. I don't know what's gonna happen. Just saying.
Oh.
The 4 officers that entered the building are dragging out the large mime. Like, each of them, like, with one limb, and they're just dragging his heavy corpse out of the building.
That was the one that
even
broke
the
the
4
code.
of them. Yes.
Yeah, we didn't do that, by the way. Wasn't us.
Trying to think, did I let the mimes escape, or were they still holed up in the corner?
You let them escape. They dragged the bouncers threw them out, and some of them dragged some of the others out with them.
It's interesting they didn't take him with. We're gonna have to see if any of them will talk.
No, this is the one that did talk, and that's what happened.
Yeah, he said a word, and then the other ones got real upset and started just shooting everyone, including a couple of other mimes.
Are scary.
She's jotting these things down in her notebook as
they were just open firing on all the people. Like, I'm pretty sure one of them took like a really big horn-shaped gun. And just
are we in the car now?
Yeah, now you are loading. This is all happening as you are loading in. So, like, Chum is telling her, you guys, like, the people in the big truck are telling the Officer Nelson, she had called earlier, who's driving the box truck, the big old police van. And so you head back to central processing.
Which is where, compared to...
It is actually the exact opposite side of the main square from Our Lady of Wanderers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's
sort of
helpful.
The municipal government is all sort of together. Like, they recognize, like, this government is not enough to do it on its own. They work closely with the Church of Lord Rel. Anyway, it is there. You know, power is not that far from each other.
It's convenient. It's really convenient. Love it.
Yep. So you're all brought in and taken to a little holding area where there's hard plastic chairs, like with metal legs, sort of that hard, almost like Bakelite material that's formed to the shape of a butt.
My question is, do 3 of us actually fit in the seats?
There are seats of varying sizes. This has been a multicultural society for a long time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'll take the smallest seat.
Yep.
You should take the
They have a
biggest seat. I think
few.
that'd be funny.
seats that are associated with child sizes.
Just sit in the middle of the
Although
biggest one.
you seem
Is
to
there,
be
like, a
you
bucket or
seem
a
to look
vat?
large even in the smallest chair tube.
Nice.
I'm sorry, what was that, Glorp?
Is there like a bucket or a vat?
There are limits to what the term bucket seats will entail.
I just sit in a chair.
Yeah, you have to sit on one of the chairs. Like, you find one of the more voluminous ones, and it's got a little bit of scoop to it, but your entire volume won't fit.
All right. Take it away, officers.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, like 10
Do this.
minutes or so.
Yeah, about 10 minutes.
Yo,
Okay, we're going to
love.
bring you all in. We're going to get names, a little bit of vitals, snap a picture. After that, we're going to ask you a few questions about what went on. We just want to get an understanding of what actually happened in the Blaggin' Flagon tonight. Maybe we have a few first-hand accounts, but we'd like to hear it from you as well. So, first, I think you all come up this way, follow Officer Nelson into the next room. We're gonna just take a little bit of vitals from you, and we'll separate you out.
This doesn't look like Choom's first time in this kind of a situation. He stands up, follows the line.
Yep. Then, so there's a loud kind of buzz and clunk of a relay opening, and the door opening that bzzz, clunk.
Just makes Choom
And,
jump.
Yeah. And you're walked
okay,
into the
okay.
into the first room. There's a metal desk, just sort of 4 legs, nothing on it except one of those kind of square like leather desk mat things they used to use on old-timey desks. The desk itself sort of looks like one of them old metal desks they made in the 50s, that kind of almost like a pale, off mint green color top, sort of gunmetal looking sides and legs. The officer there, sitting there with a notebook, looks up at who's the first person who walked in.
I guess it was Choom since he was so ready to go in.
Yep.
But like, are we all? Is this a group interrogation? Are we all?
Well,
going
it's
in?
just one in a line. So the first one, name.
Abu.
Abu.
Yeah, that's a U on the end. That's a U, not 2 O's. It's a U. It's very specific.
Address.
1234 Flotilla Ave.
Fair enough. Profession.
Plumber.
Thank you very much. You can go have a seat.
Sits down.
The fact that he's lying already is like the worst fucking thing. Is like the worst thing.
Hey man, you don't know that.
I didn't say
For sure.
that out loud. I'm just thinking that as the player, saying that to everybody here.
1, 2, 3, 4 Flotilla.
The thing is, like, if even 2 of us all give the same address, like besides that, they're gonna just be like, "What the fuck?"
I'd be saying it loud as shit, by the way. I don't know if that
I'm
came
not
through.
gonna lie to them.
Okay.
I'm
Who is,
gonna shoot you a disapproving look.
Who is the next one in line?
Little monkey middle finger.
He hopped off my shoulder to go first, so
Yeah.
I guess
Okay.
I'll be second.
Sure. Name.
Percival Fladhest.
Address.
Do I actually know our address? I know Casa Concordia. I don't actually know if we have a street.
Is that near? Is that near Luigi's?
No. That's on the other side of town. We're
Oh no. That's Casa Concordia. No.
Yeah.
You don't want to be there. Casa Concordia. Oh yes, the new place. The new
we
place.
crashed here like 8 months ago or so, give or take. Yeah.
Fantastic. Oh, okay. Yes, a crash. That might explain some things.
What does it explain? Anyway,
Just sit down, Percy.
Just in case people don't know their address. Profession?
So scared of this right now.
Guild technician.
Guild technician. Which guild you with?
The Technicians Guild.
I should have figured. All right, you can have a seat. Next.
I'll go next. Lev goes next.
All right, Lev. Name?
Orkolev Asimov Zangiv.
Address?
Uh, 12345 Flotugal Street or whatever. It is Street or Ave. I think they changed it recently. I can't remember.
Yeah, because it's new, remember? Right? It's new.
It
So
might
that's why
be
it's like
even
that. Yeah,
road,
yeah.
honestly. I cannot remember.
Oh, you know what? Now that you say that, it might be.
What was the middle name again? I'm sorry.
Asimov.
Asimov. Fantastic. 12345 Flotugal Street / Avenue. Okay.
/ road.
It is one of those, yes.
Okay. Profession?
Place.
Amateur pugilist.
Nice. Sounds fancy. Wonder what that is.
I wouldn't sell you. I don't want to comment too much, but I wouldn't sell you short. All right, you can have a seat. Next.
I'll go.
Name?
Brew Blitzbore.
Brew. Is that like the drink?
BREW.
Brew. Okay. Address?
12345 Flotugal Lane. Yeah.
I say from the back, I think it is road.
It's Avenue. You guys are crazy.
We live together.
They were roommates.
I don't judge. Profession?
Mixologist.
The name like that, I guess it stands to reason. Next. Have a seat.
Thank you kindly.
Glorp is like whispering back and forth with Chum a little bit and then steps up and says,
Hi, my name is Proxy Keen.
Trim gives like a little thumbs up.
Another disapproving glare from Percival.
I live at Sector G38947 Lister Street, Suite 42.
That is the address.
I still have that. It's
gave.
like the only
Yeah.
thing I have in my notes.
That's fucking hilarious.
it's the only address I have in my notes at all.
Yes, because that's what I do, is I'm either super vague or super specific and nowhere in between.
Yeah, I gave that address. I made that address.
Oh, you did that one? Okay.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that was on yours. Yeah. I wouldn't have had you visit Proxy. But
didn't write
the
that
officer
down.
does look at you. You know that we do actually know Proxy Keen, right?
Oh, my name is Glorp and I'm a teacher. And I just sit back down.
Does that draw any suspicion or suspicious glares over at Chum, whom Glorp was consorting with? I'm just curious.
Wait, somebody shouts in there. Wait a second. Are you my kid's third grade teacher?
Third grade, kindergarten. Well, it's just one clip. Hey, did they make macaroni art last week?
Oh, yeah.
I teach your kid third grade and kindergarten, yeah.
You weren't even here last week. That was just the lesson plan maybe that you had left.
Wait, you say glup glup?
I didn't, but yes, that's me.
Oh, no, it's glorp glop glop.
Oh,
Yeah, he's the third grade teacher. Sorry. Oh, kindergarten. Yeah. Maybe it's the same school. I don't know. I don't
There
really
was
pay
a lot
attention.
of macaroni last week. There was a lunch incident with the lady and the ordering and too many zeros. I can tell you all about it if you want.
Yeah. Maybe we'll save that for when Detective Dixit
That's the name. Yeah.
gives you the once over.
Nice.
So all right, you can go sit. Yeah, sit. That's the ticket. Next.
Jam will walk up.
Name,
Jam.
address.
I will tell them the actual address. Jam would know our actual.
I don't actually know what our actual address is. So can we just get it in the chat? Can we get it for the chat? Please?
Okay.
I thought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Float 2.
Were we
goes on
actually
the
doing
road.
that
Yeah, street
in good faith?
road.
Because if we were, that's fine. We could just have a booby wrong about the address.
Doesn't matter to me.
That's I'm just.
I'd
I'm
prefer
just
that,
asking.
to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. Interestingly enough, Casa Concordia is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Flotugal Street.
Damn, it was street.
yeah.
I could swear
It's-
it was lame.
Float
Like,
to
no.
Street.
I thought it
Yeah,
was
well-
Ave. So, I guess.
I mean, Proxy lives on a street.
I'm gonna level with you. When Casa Concordia landed, it took out the street sign, and we can't remember.
Oh, nice. So that we could have really just told you anything we wanted. Aren't you glad we told you the truth? He gives this little monkey smile.
Yes, Abu.
That's my name. Don't wear it out. And that's both my first and last name, by the way. I hope you got that.
Abu, or are you
like
monogamous?
and then boo.
Wait, like two separate words?
Kinda. Well, there's a hyphen. That's weird. Where I'm from, that's kind of how we do things.
Same. Jam
It's a
says
shame.
over it.
I think you're both monogamous.
I don't know. That's too big of a word for me. With my 14 intelligence. I should know.
Not that kind of smart.
Not that kind of smart, no. Hawks a booger onto the wall.
You seem shiftless, but what's your profession?
Currently unemployed.
Glances you up and down twice. Yeah, that tracks.
Right, he's got probably like a tropical shirt on and a Speedo. Like
No,
it's-
he's still got the duster.
the duster. Okay.
And the Speedo.
If he's
Speedo's
wearing
good.
the Speedo,
yeah.
this is like an episode of Cops
I
1990.
feel like he's
Yeah.
always wearing a Speedo.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like that's Jam's thing. Yeah.
Somewhere in there is a Speedo, yeah.
Somewhere in there. All right.
There
Whatever
might
else
be
he's
some
wearing.
layers, yeah.
Yeah, whatever else he's wearing, there is also a Speedo.
Am I missing anybody out of this motley crew here?
Hey, then
No.
you should start a band. That's cool.
No, we're not going to take that.
You could
What?
call it Motley Brew.
That was Twisted Sister.
Yeah, well,
love
that's Twisted
that.
Sister, yeah.
No, we
Yeah.
are tech-
I
we are-
knew you were
God, I
trying.
suck.
We are technically the only residents of the Casa Concordia. This is the manifest right here.
Yes.
It's in my mind, right?
We
Technically,
landed
March
on.
doesn't.
Yeah.
March doesn't live in the Casa Concordia. He lives
He lives
underneath
below
it.
it.
So
I
am
No,
not
he doesn't
lying.
live in my house. He lives in my basement.
I'm not lying to
Difference.
the cops. So this still falls within, I think, Percival's moral umbrella.
I see.
But I am going to be
No, I didn't.
truthful.
I didn't. No, I didn't hit the truth. I just put it in an armbar for a while.
You know what I'm saying.
That's a whole separate residence. That's like saying that it would be our fault for something happening on 6 condo stories beneath us.
Also, March was not involved in this whatsoever, and they don't need to know we're looking for him either. So this is the group that is accountable for the things that have happened, and so we will be the ones to face those consequences, of which there should be none. Question mark.
No question mark.
I know.
We're innocent.
So, seems here that there's a known associate, a guy named, she's all scrambled up in here. I don't know. Looks like there was some other guy with you. Did he leave or something?
No other guy.
I put my finger up to Choom, and I give him just a look, like, please just let me do this. Like that kind of look. And I'm going to be like, no, I believe that there might be some sort of OPSEC things happening, if you know what I mean, if we both know who Proxy Keen is, and the fact that we have recently helped Proxy.
Oh. All right.
It's a great
No, I get
point.
I get the subtext there. All right. Now I
So-
see why it's scrambled. All right.
That
I'll make a little
individual
note here.
has not been present for any of the events that have transpired this evening.
No, but now it's also on official record that he's gone.
Well,
Hate
fuck.
that. Yeah.
Well, no. That was something he wanted those people to know.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so maybe I
Oh.
did him a solid without realizing it.
Without realizing it, we definitely all think you did.
So, is there...
You contributed to misdirection, which is good. It's offset a few other OPSEC blunders that have happened along the way. I'm just keeping a little tally on that one.
Nice.
So,
We're balancing.
I've never been detained by law enforcement before, so especially not on this stuff, or the place like the raft.
Okay.
You know, we're not from here, if you didn't know. What's next? Are we okay? Are we free to go?
You've been from here a while. Don't try to snow us here. But
8 months is not a long time in the grand scheme of things, really.
it depends who you are.
Percival is probably slowly now talking himself into a hole, but I'm just gonna keep rolling with.
Here's
the
what's gonna
RP.
happen: is we're gonna call you one at a time, and we got a guy in there who's gonna ask you a few questions. Just make sure we got our stories straight, so everything's on the solid here. Like, look, I'm gonna level with you guys. Like, we got to do this all by the books, because the mimes are excessively litigious. If we don't do this right, then we don't get to deal with them. Like, we want them put away. We want them out of our hair. We want them out of messing with our Lady of Wanderers here. But we got to do this right if we do it. Okay, so just help us out here. Give us, tell the truth.
Let
us do this right.
Don't mean to interrupt, but did you say that the mimes are very litigious? How
Fantastically
on earth does
so.
that even work? How do they communicate with their legal representation?
Notes.
Right.
Yeah,
Lots of
yeah,
signs.
That makes a lot of sense. I
Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't think about that.
They can
honestly.
write,
Yeah, right. They can have someone
Yeah.
speak for them, and I guess that kind of makes a
Yeah.
lot of sense. Okay.
Yeah, like a goyle.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, they're the lawyers. He's something to deal with. So we want to make sure we do this all right. Okay. I didn't say this. You hear me say this? Just tell the truth, please.
I have no intentions of deceiving you, officer.
I've never lied before in my life.
Of course not, Abu. And that's where we're going to tonight's episode of the Hapless Heroes podcast. If you like us, we can be found on the internet. We're in all the places, but as it turns out, folks, links really do grow on trees. Linkter.ee/haplessheroes. And that'll take you to the whole list of all of our places, our full social media presence, the Twitter, the Facebook, the Reddits. We're on all those places, but I mean, those are great. They're good. They're big platforms, and shitified platforms, but pretty big. But you know what'll never get in shitified? Well, maybe Discord will in general, but our specific server, never. That's always going to be for you, the fans. And that's where we would like you to join us on our Discord, where you can meet, greet, hang out, chat with us on a daily basis. We're there. More importantly, our community's there. That's what you're really there for. I mean, we're just some nerds who tell stories on the internet, but those people who like our show, they're like you. They're nerdy. They're cool. They have questionable taste in D&D podcasts, and you might get along well with them. We do. So join us there. Now, maybe you really like us. If you do, leave us a 5-star review on the podcast service of your choice. Now, the podcast landscape all those services, they are just all shaken up like a big old pre-workout drink bottle or something like that, all just muddled about. I can't even tell you what's what anymore, what YouTube Music now or something like that, because Google's already working thing doesn't work. I don't know, but we're on them, and if you can leave a review, by all means, please do. We'll find it someday and we'll read it out on the show to recognize you as the 5-star person that you are now. Let's say your service doesn't have that. We have a channel on our Discord called 5 Stars. Same deal, same recognition. Now, if you really, really like us, go back to that tree there, the juiciest fruit. Our link to our Patreon, patreon.com/haplessheroes. We have a variety of, not really reward, patronage tiers, I should say, that some of them have a couple of pretty nifty perks attached to them, though, like access to our special channel in the Discord for our patrons, where we post with our pinkies in the air, some of our outtakes, our bloopers, our bonus episodes. There's a lot of cool stuff for the people who are helping us out keep this a ad-free entertainment that we kind of prefer it to be. I've talked enough. I've done a lot of blathering at the end of this episode, so I'm just going to walk us back out of this by outroducing our cast.
That's the word.
New word. Outroducing. Yes. Starting on my right with Percival Flathurst, played by Francesco.
There's no possible way that this could go anything but well.
To his right, we have Jam Jam, played by John.
Until next time.
To his right, we have Lev Zangief, played by Lou.
Do you think they can do exorcism over phone?
To his right, we have Brunner Brew Blitzboar, played by Mike.
I don't remember a thing. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
To his right, we have Glorp Glup Glup, played by Nicole.
What kind of town arrests people for dancing?
Just steaming my Kevin Bacon here. And to her right, we have Choom, played by Seb.
For all you guys know, that could be my real name. Choom, that's a pretty crazy name, so you never know.
My name is Dave. I've been your host and Dungeon Master this evening. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye.